So I recently went home this past week, just kind of on a whim. Had to see the family for America Day because got to celebrate the country and all the great rules that they've been passing recently. And so one of the things I usually do when I go home, I hang out with my family, and I also hang out with some friends of mine. We didn't really have a plan. We were thinking maybe we just hang out, maybe we stream a little. We ended up going to I think it's a chain little golf thing called Top Golf that opened up. Now, initially, I didn't really want to stream the Top Golf thing because I kind of just wanted to do it off camera, no worries, just hanging out with the friends. Don't want to have to focus on other people chatting to us all the time. And I was just dominating the first hour, first 45 minutes. But then after that, one of my friends, I was there with my good friends Mason and Ryan. They were like, "Oh, you should like totally stream. It would be like good content." I'm like, "All right, fair enough." And we're not good golfers.
Oh, Ryan. Only for $9? That's not bad.
That's on the internet forever.
I last time I golfed was middle school PE, and then Mason hadn't golfed in years either. But Ryan had been to Top Golf previously, and I think he was holding a little bit of an ace up his sleeve. He thought I was gonna be streaming, so he sandbagged a little bit that first hour, first 45 minutes, because the next hour that I was live, the camera came on, and so did he.
Okay, Ryan. Okay. Okay. That was a fantastic hit, Ryan.
I wasn't gonna let that slide. I'm not gonna be made a chump of in front of my own stream. Please, I mean, come on, there's some respect. I mean, look at me. I'm a fucking specimen.
Oh, what a swing. Oh.
If you don't know what Top Golf is, it's kind of this chain golf mini game where they make a building, right? They make a building, and one side of the back side of the building is open, and that's where all the people are swinging their golf clubs into this netted off field that has a bunch of colored rings on the floor. And the colored rings are worth points, and the closer you get into the center of the ring, like darts, the you get more points. And so it makes the game very unique where it has nothing to do with distance, although there is a grate in the very far back of the field that is worth a ton of points. But in reality, it's much more about accuracy than it is about distance, right? Which makes it a very interesting game where Ryan has a lot more stees than me and Mason do. But me and Mason have a bit more functionality where we're always constantly line driving the balls into the net. So we can more or less safely hit the balls into the rings and score a very small amount of points. We could score maybe 4 points.
Any comments, Gurm?
Absolutely dog shit, right? 4 points, easy as that.
But there's a very real possibility that Ryan just absolutely fucking decks the ball and gets it into a really far hole. And he could get like 32 points in one ball after just completely getting zeros the whole time. So it makes it a very competitive game, and it makes it actually fairly even. And so we're going this back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And eventually Ryan just hits this nasty ball.
Okay.
It just kind of locks in the loss. It really becomes a battle for second place pretty quickly. And one thing that's constantly looming over you is you don't pay for balls or anything like that. You kind of rent out equipment. You actually pay for a time slot. We kind of decided as our last game would be our non-dominant game, and so we had 20 minutes to play our non-dominant game. You can kind of hear us in the background going, "Oh, like go as fast as we can. We need to go for speed."
Just whack him as fast as you can.
Whack, whack, whack.
Combining speed with how terrible and inaccurate our non-dominant side is, this Top Golf stream may be the hardest I've laughed in like 5 years. I can't even remember. Almost nothing comes close to just the joy. I'll just play the footage. You can probably hear us in the background just losing it.
Go again, go again. Oh, go, 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 go. We don't have time for jokes. It's only 2 balls. This is cardio. Not a bad attempt.
If you go fast enough. How'd I do?
Oh,
I
boy.
had 64?
Come on, Mason. Careful, you don't want to slip on the
Straighten that
ball.
right arm.
You gotta do it faster than that, buddy. You're taking so long to set up, and you're still fucking there. Stop preaching.
Okay, go fast,
You
fast,
just gotta
fast.
swing. You just gotta keep swinging. Just swing. Stop doing warm-up swings. Just go. Come on, Mason. You got it.
Push the ball.
You got it, Mason.
Yes.
Just one time. Go, How is he doing it? This is taking too long. You gotta go. We only have 10 minutes left. Quick. 3 more balls. Keep going. You got it. Your alignment is so off.
Oh, keep going, keep going. Request the ball. Hit it. Swing. And then get the ball. It's ready. Okay, but then hit the ball.
I'm trying.
Alright, and then throw it. Just throw it.
Wait. We gotta help him out. We gotta help him
Yeah,
out.
somebody helps him out. Here, somebody requests it while he. Yeah. Alright.
Oh.
Keep swinging, Max. You gotta keep swinging. Oh, Jesus. How does that happen? Alright, last one. Okay. Just hit this one, just hit it.
There was a pretty insane moment that if you're already doubting my credit as an athlete and my genetic capacity to be superhuman, there was even this one part where I swing, totally whiff the ball on purpose. I meant to. Ball goes up, grab it out of the air. No fucking worries. No problem.
What a display of genetic athleticism.
We learned pretty quickly that hitting like 15 golf balls back to back to back, even though we sucked at it, was incredibly exhausting.
This hurts. My back is getting tired.
So we kind of decided that we would just do. We were originally planning to do 20. So we just kind of stopped at 15, and then we would take the last 5 seriously on our non-dominant side. And this nice old guy who is shaped like a fucking guava helped me out with my grip.
Yeah. Get that T-spine going. Your hands are switched, man. Next. I think so.
You got it backwards.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I felt so off.
But we all ended up going through the whole non-dominant game with 2.5 minutes to spare, and I got pretty good at golf, guys. So towards that end, look, I'm not saying I'm going to go back there and smoke people, and I'm not going to go practice or hop in the USA Open, but I'm pretty nasty. But Topgolf was really a fun time. Kind of that added element of competitiveness was kind of. it was enough to make it really fun, but not enough to like make us really toxic and start yelling at each other. So I'd really recommend that if you got some buds and no one's particularly good at golf. If you're over 21, even better. They serve alcohol. Really, I'm sure it could really complete the cat package. But there's no fencing, so be careful that you don't fall over, because that is like a 3-story tall building. So if you're on the 3rd story, you're it'll be bad. It'll be bad. Be careful. But otherwise, good luck.
I love abortion. Let's not get this twisted. I kill babies for fun sometimes.